your girl's recording. Let's go ahead. Let's start up this damn reaction, shall we? So, while it is that we are talking about the situation with Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, now we have to get into this. Kendrick is ready. Cole is over. Don't count out Drake. So let's go ahead. Let's see what this is about. Without further ado, let's get into this next video, y'all. Let's do it.
J. Cole dissed Kendrick Lamar and then apologized.
That shit disrupts my fucking peace.
I was dumbfounded. I could not believe what I was seeing. I couldn't believe it. Now, if this is J. Cole's choice, then so be it. He's a spiritual dude. If he wants to take the high road, then take the high road. But we can't sit back and just ignore the fact that for over a decade, this man has been rapping about how he would destroy any rapper that came at him. You know, how he'd kill your favorite MC.
If I put your favorite rapper neck in a noose, never letting them loose.
All these rappers are afraid of him.
I'm the one that niggas fear on the low ski. You niggas don't want smoke, no guts like that swisher we just smoke.
Nobody better not ever test him.
When I'm in LA, I'm the best in the West. You can test, I'ma stretch niggas out.
He's done it his whole fucking career. Like, I can make a 2-hour video of nonstop J. Cole bars where he's talking like this.
You want shoot, then shoot, don't play with me. Hardest shit out the South since slavery, nigga.
Like, I eat, live, and breathe this shit, guys. I love this rap shit. It's been that way since I was 9 years old. These bars from J. Cole are not hitting anymore. They're just not. When we look at the groundwork that J. Cole has been laying in these recent years, it's extremely clear that he did not think this fucking thing through. I don't even think he meant to do this. I think he was just in his hometown and got overwhelmed by the love in the building and the energy, and he just did this, and now he regrets it. The reason why we all started to sway in J. Cole's favor is not because he's a nice guy. It's not because he could have 10 cars and owns one, or because he rides a bike. It's because of the way he's been rapping, the things that he's been saying. That's what made us fall in love with J. Cole in these recent years, and by apologizing to Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole just erased all that hard work, and this will act just like the ghostwriter allegations for Drake, in the sense that this is going to follow him forever. I've received thousands of comments about Drake and ghostwriting, thousands, and it's going to be the same for J. Cole. Like, he is never, ever going to get away from this. He's just not. However, this apology will prove to be a massive mistake, because you can best believe that the MC in Kendrick Lamar has been ignited. If you...
Hey, man, say, man. This is what it is I'm a little bit concerned about. Because people, as much as I like J. Cole, I really do. Kendrick, not only he comes from the streets, he's witnessed a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff about that product of his environment. It is that he bared witness to at a very early age. So when a young man grows up in that type of environment and gets older to become an adult, there is a level of toughness it is that man had to get instilled into him very early on. So I'm almost going to say this: Kendrick has the most to lose, but nothing to lose at the same time, because this is normal to him based off of what it is he had to go through within his background. Now, he is a MC. This man actually does spit bars. J. Cole does as well, but Kendrick has a different level of the type, which is why I can understand why he switched to just conscious rapping for the period of time it is that he did. But you give this man any ammunition, he's going to go full throttle with it. And this man don't care about no damn apology. You don't give a fuck about that at the end of the day. you like, he is a person that is, you stand on that. Stand on that business with him. Because he's going to furthermore remind you that you didn't stand on it, but I'm going to stand on it. So now I am very curious to see what Kendrick is going to do. And I am curious to what little jabs it is that Drake is going to do as well. You know? Because as much as it is that J. Cole did apologize, morally, I agree with the fact of just like, hey, listen, if you feel that this is not in your heart to do this, by all means. But you already put out a whole project puffing out your chest, talking about I'm the big honcho. This is an to apologize. So you backpedaled on a hardcore decision. I'm not too sure if J. Cole had anybody around in his circle to pull his coat or to direct him with hey, listen, these are temporary feelings. Wait a little bit before it is that you drop this, because I do feel like it is that 7 minutes record was a last minute decision. If he had that, then it would have been a better way to execute, to let everything marinate. And especially for us, like, as the consumers, the listeners, we just like, all right, cool. J. Cole just said something. So now what? Now I'm ready for the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Just what we are looking for is rapping. What we are looking for is rap. The beef, and not necessarily the beef like we want people to get hurt, because no, that's not the point. The point is getting in the booth and putting out some damn bars. That is the whole premise. But after this thing with J. Cole, him not wanting to be in this anymore, now this is forever going to be a stain onto him, unfortunately. Now, I'm not gonna hold that stain toward him because I still feel like he's a great rapper. But Kendrick and Drake had a beefing with each other for years at this rate. We watched a whole video from the same person, What's the Dirt, to talk about this whole thing that's been going on for years. So between them two alone, you are already getting a whole World War III at this rate. I'm gonna call it World War III between those two right there. Yeah, I did hear about the J Storm. So let's go back into the video.
You think Kendrick is gonna roll over and just let this thing slide after that man took shots at his entire career, his entire catalog?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. J. Cole, I love you dearly. But you talking about this man's albums by saying it is whack, and How to Pimp a Butterfly is a sleeper album. That ain't it, gang. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. And all these other people it is that's trying to be like, oh yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly wasn't even all that good. Nigga, what? Are you high? Are you high? We're just saying anything at this rate. And then people like to sit there and say, oh, Mr. Morale wasn't even a good album. This and this. This man did not want that album to be promoted on radio, and it still did good. So at this rate, it's just like y'all not really listening to these albums like it is y'all say y'all do. And kind of like the person on Twitter that was like, oh yeah, Born Sinner is not a good album. It's just like, no, you're fucking tweaking. You are fucking tweaking out. Let's not go ahead and try to sit there and say the other party did not put out banger albums. Like that is absurd to me that people was actually doing that. So yeah, I think it is really like, trying to get at this man's whole discography and saying it is that it's not all that good, knowing damn well it is that is not the truth. And J. Cole said himself, whatever it is that Kendrick is going to say, he's going to take it on the chin, or whatever the case may have you. But I am sure it is that he's going to talk about this in whatever song it is that he brings this up in the future.
Fucking bugging. He's coming. This is what a golden opportunity looks like for Kendrick to come in and finally separate himself from those two. This is how it's done. I'm really about this shit. Kendrick will seize the opportunity to double down, and he will likely release something in the next few days. It's not going to be light. It's not going to be friendly. And while he will have plenty of bars for J. Cole, I feel his next release will be far more personal towards Drake.
Yes.
I think Kendrick is finally going to come for Drake's fucking head. The clock is really ticking for Drake. It's his turn to move the chess piece. And if he doesn't put something out in the next few days, Kendrick is going to have a whole other scheme to play here, which will act as a back-to-back moment. I think Kendrick's going to use Drake's own angle against him, and he'll probably even reference back-to-back while he does it. Now, I've been seeing people count Drake edit his thing entirely.
I forgot about that back-to-back record. You know what? I would not be surprised by that. I would not be surprised. Because we are hearing about the fact that Drake may be dropping tonight. Actually, we're gonna see if it is that's true or not. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see. Why would he be what? We gonna see. We are gonna see because now I'm invested. I am invested into this thing, bro.
And anyone with this take is making a major mistake. Look, if you're a fan of battle rap at all, you already know when it comes to this part of the genre, battling, it's not all about how many syllables or double entendres that you can jam into your rhyme scheme. Is that a world tour or your girls tour? Really simple, right? I mean, it's literally a one syllable piece up, but very effective.
Nah,
If
I
he
ain't gonna lie.
used little lines like that,
Drake ate with that sentence, bro. Ate. Is that a world tour or your girls tour? Ooh, ooh, man. Damn,
to
Meek.
destroy Meek Mill. Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Very simple.
Getting
Two syllable
bodied by
piece
a
up, but
singing
simple,
nigga.
but effective. Drake is really good at doing shit like that. He's very, very witty. People seem to forget that Drake is a massive battle rap fan. The man studies battle rap. He's the only battle-tested artist of the three, and he's been sparring with people for his whole career. Drake has literally been battling with people before he was even signed. If you're going to sit there and count Drake out entirely, like he has zero chance, that just tells me that you really haven't been paying attention, and it's obvious that you really don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because he definitely does have a chance, and you can feel free to come back to this video. Now, back to J. Cole. At this point, he lost. Even if Kendrick doesn't respond, he lost. Even if 10 years down the road, he wants to go at Kendrick, he can't do it. He lost. J. Cole seemed to think that showcasing that he can out-rap someone on a feature is a form of clocking a W, and while I would agree that it is, out-rapping people like Lil Yachty is not really a flex. We all love the energy.
Didn't Lil Yachty write? Hey, hold on. Hold on. Didn't Lil Yachty write for a couple female artists as well? I mean, hey, listen, his penmanship when it comes down to writing for other people is great. I can't sit there. Hey, listen, he may not be the greatest when it comes down to maybe his own, but songwriting for other people, he actually been doing really good with that. I have to give him that. I have to give Little Yachty that, and also putting the people on that's around him. There's a whole project it is that Trickster put me on to that I was just listening to last week. Type shit. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I kind of hate it. Little Yachty didn't deserve that stray.
He was coming with. He was setting himself up beautifully to take the crown and then completely self-sabotaged. At this point, J. Cole needs to pretty much reinvent himself, because the shit he's been talking for over a decade, the angles that he's been using in his music, is not believable anymore. Personally, I do not want to hear any more GOAT talk, any more I'll kill your favorite rapper talk, any more don't test me talk. Stop it. And I love the EP. I must have played J. Cole's new EP 100 times. That's what this video was supposed to be about. I was going to take that EP and break down all the disses in it. But now today, it's like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, to me, it's not even worth talking about. It's over. It's a wrap.
The guy did a good job.
He did.
He did a good job with that.
It came across my feed.
Good to see it edited correctly.
Yeah, what's the dirt?
Bitch, I'm about to blow up.
Damn. Oh my God. Dang, y'all. Well, we are about to find out what's about to happen, because might delete later. At this rate, it should honestly just be deleted at this point. Yeah, it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good, but we will see who drops as of tonight. I know Metro is dropping something else along with the album it is that he already had put out a couple weeks ago. So we're going to see who's gonna drop, what's gonna happen in the next couple days. So what's the dirt? Shout outs to you. Thank you so much for the video. Shout outs to y'all in the chat. And shout outs to you at home. I will catch y'all in the next video.